They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Now Fitzpatrick. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Antonio Gibson, the intended target.
And now it's second down. To throw is Fitzpatrick.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
Shifts by him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20, 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, we talked pregame about how we might have some twists and turns in this one, but how about this on the opening drive?
Well, they had a pretty good drive working, didn't they? So you wouldn't expect this ending because what you were thinking was they were going to put it in the end zone themselves, not have it go the other direction.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin there to make the grab.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Extra point good by Hopkins.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. first down gets him a yard to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Darnold. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On 2nd down now. It's Gibson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Buying time to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran out to the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Now they are going for it. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. First down, Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that'll set them back 5. Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. No, and the increased distance may have cost him there, as it is no good. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Hubbard. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Brian Burns in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
56, Mike, 56. 52 and 56, 52 and 56. 56.
Fitzpatrick. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick eluding the pressure right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
56.
Now Fitzpatrick. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll run with Gibson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Jamin Davis, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on second and long. Darnold. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chase Young in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. And this returnable for Sims. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot, well, the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. Hopkins with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Set.
faking the give. Darnold. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That second down play nets a -4. To throw is Darnold. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Here's Gibson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Finds the open target, Arnold. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Darnold. Dancing to his left. Darnold, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Fitzpatrick. He gets it to Thomas. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Touchdown! Dan Arnold, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. This will be caught once again by Brown.
7 yards, the pickup there. From the 31, Fitzpatrick. They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Fitzpatrick now. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. That's Samuel, caught left side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Now Fitzpatrick. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Burris. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30, 20, 10, 5. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points.
Back to it after the pick six. Fitzpatrick. And this one is incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Here's Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick sacked.
Brian Burns able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
On play action, Fitzpatrick.
Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
56 is the mark. All day. Mark 56. Mark 56.
Fitzpatrick to throw it.
Incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up second down.
Fitzpatrick again. Got a man. It's Brown. Touchdown, Washington.
De'Ami Brown,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And Washington has retaken the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
67 yards rushing for him now to this point. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Gibson again. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Fitzpatrick here to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Fitzpatrick to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to the ground with Gibson. Powers through. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was trying to find his tight end, Dan Arnold, and it's 3rd down. Darnold to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
And they go with McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with